An organist at First Presbyterian Church is nearing his golden anniversary.
To mark the milestone, the church is hosting a free concert.
Alyssa Miller live there to tell us and let us hear about this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm at First Presbyterian Church with Ron Pearson. He's been their organist for 50 years. Huge milestone. Let's just talk about first how you got into playing the organ.
Well, it's a pleasure being here with you, Alyssa. Thank you for coming. I started piano lessons when I was 4 years old.
Wow.
My mother was my first teacher. And all organists first are pianists. You have to start with basic piano. So when I was 14, my home church, small town far away in northern Minnesota, the organist was graduating from high school and going off to college, and somebody had to fill the spot. So my mother volunteered me.
And you were just a teenager.
I was 14, and I wound up on the organ bench. I didn't know a whole lot then, but I soon began taking lessons, and the rest is history. I've been an organist ever since.
Well, then a decade after you sat on that bench, you ended up coming to Tulsa. So what brought you all the way from Minnesota to Tulsa, Oklahoma?
Well, I was a graduate student at the University of Michigan, finishing a master's degree there in organ performance. And my teacher there was a native Oklahoman who was friends with the director of music here at the church. The organist position was vacant, and they got in touch, and my name came up for suggestion or as a candidate, and I came here and interviewed. And
well, and this is home now, right?
This is home,
yeah.
Home. This is year 50 for me, so yeah, I've lived here longer than anywhere else in my life. Yeah.
Well, and it's a major milestone, even for churches, to have an organist stay on that long. So they're going to be honoring you soon, October 8th, with a special performance. Tell us a little bit about that concert.
Well, each year I do a concert in the month of October, and this one is number 50. And I'm honored to do it. It's a pleasure. It's also demanding. The music is difficult. But this year, for the third year in a row, I have invited the TU Chamber Orchestra to come and join me to play an organ concerto. There are many, many pieces in the repertoire for organ and orchestra, but one doesn't often hear them because not every performance hall has an organ.
Yeah.
So if you go where the organ is, that brings us here, and they will be here with me again for the third year in a row. So that's very exciting.
Well, we want to hear you play, if you don't mind sharing your beautiful music with us this morning.
This is one of the most famous pieces in the repertoire, the famous Toccata and Fugue in D minor of J.S. Bach. Just a little bit of the Toccata.
All right.
Absolutely.
Ron Pearson, been an organist out there, First Presbyterian for 50 years. Concert Sunday, October 8th.